Everybody, today is May 22nd, and the reading is Feeling Beyond the Hurt from the Book of Awakening by Mark Nipple. Withstanding the tension between opposites until we know it is enough releases us from the swing between one extreme and the other. Helen Luke. Sometimes when I think of my parents who have hurt me, I am lulled by the wintering sky to feel for them, to try on their view. But in my empathy, an old pattern kicks in, and I start to lose the truth of my hurt, as if there's only room for one set of feelings, theirs. The struggle is a common one. So often we feel for others and lose ourselves, or cut others off to preserve ourselves. Like a radio that can only tune to one station at a time, it seems like only one side of things can be received, though all sides are broadcast. But compassion is a deeper thing that waits beyond the tension of choosing sides. Compassion, in practice, does not require us to give up the truth or what we feel or the truth of our reality, nor does it allow us to minimize the humanity of those who hurt us. Rather, we are asked to know ourselves enough that we can stay open to the truth of others, even when their truth or their inability to live up to their truth has hurt us. This does not remove the emotional facts of our lives, nor does it ask us to remain in a hurtful situation. Rather, compassion asks that we open like mountains to the sky, like mountains that can withstand every kind of weather. And the activities are: sit quietly and bring to mind someone who you are at odds with. Breathe deeply and allow the truth of your feelings, not just the truth of your position, to rise. Breathe evenly and allow the other person's feelings, not just their position, to rise. Let the breathing ease any tension in you that either undermines yourself or undermines the other. Well, that is a great practice and extremely difficult to do, I would say. And, this piece where he talks about the struggle is common. So often we feel for others and lose ourselves, or cut others off to preserve ourselves. And sometimes that's a necessary part of change, because ultimately we're trying to change. When we're trying to change our behavior or our reactions, a lot of times when I'm in this position to detach from another human because it is emotionally draining, because I do take on their feelings, or I try to solve things, or I try to help them, and you can't do for others what they can do for themselves. That is one thing that I have learned along the way, and I would certainly try. I would certainly try to convince them what they should do for themselves, and I never was a success at it, and I don't know why I did it for so long and tried for so long with so many people. And we have to learn through our failure and through our pain. That is the only way through. And when you try to convince someone or show them how or do it for them, they will continue that behavior because someone's fixing it for them. Not always, but sometimes. So it says here, compassion in practice does not require us to give up the truth of what we feel or the truth of our reality, nor does it allow us to minimize the humanity of those who hurt us. Rather, we are asked to open ourselves and to know ourselves enough that we can stay open to the truth of others, even when their truth or their inability to live up to their truth has hurt us. And I think over here in these activities, he's just talking to us about feeling our feelings and not giving them away by pleasing others, and not pretending them away by detaching, dealing with them, acknowledging them with love and kindness. The same thing with the other person and the other feelings, because they have their point of view and they have their feelings. And it is a very hard thing to do, but extremely wonderful. And it's kind of funny because I'm doing a workshop series on the 4 agreements, and this week is the 2nd agreement, and it's about don't take anything personally. And it really is about looking at the fact that other people have their own perception of the truth. We each have our own perception of the truth. And it's the way we've gone through life, and then we've seen life, and we've experienced life. And then when we put a situation on it, we're looking at it from our point of view, not the other's point of view. We just can't. We simply can't. And it's about that nobody's reactions to us are about us. They're really about that person's perception of everything that's happening. And the idea of just being loving and kind and feeling is really has a lot to do with that. So if you are interested in taking this workshop, you still can sign up. Each workshop is each of the agreements, and you can take them individually, or I have the first workshop on video, so you can do the video of the workshop and get all the content on demand when you want to do it, and then you can attend whichever workshop of the series you want. There will be 4. There's one tomorrow, May 23rd at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. You can sign up by going to my website. There will be a link in the description of this video. I would love to see you there. This is powerful, powerful, life-changing stuff. And it has drastically changed the way I view and operate in the world. And it's not perfection. I don't do all the things that I'm supposed to do, but it's a very simple breakdown to understand why things happen, or what's going on in my view, so that I can keep the truth in my heart and still be loving and kind. So that is my daily mindful minute. I hope you have a wonderful day. I am a little bit behind. I think the last one I did taped was on the 16th. I'm on the 23rd now, so I'll be going backwards, but I wanted to post today's today. So have a beautiful weekend. Namaste.